Just making my way down this logging road, trying to get to another claim I wanted to check out this morning. This one ticks all my boxes on satellite photos. Lately for me, it's always been completely different by the time I get out there versus what I see on satellite photos and LiDAR. I get out there and I'm like, oh, I can't even do anything with this. So out here, the claims are in 19 hectare blocks. That's a standard cell size. This claim has the creek running right down the middle, and there's a tributary that looks like it's lined with bedrock that intersects the claim. Who knows what the gold is like out there? I imagine if I see any gold, I'll be pretty excited about just getting a claim with the location that I'm going to that has bedrock on it, and a huge gravel bar, and room to fly a drone, room to swing a metal detector. So I really got my hopes up high for this one, but again, you never know until you get there. So that's what we're doing today. When I'm almost there, we're just making our way in. Boy, this is a nice spot out here. If there's any gold here, I would love to get my hands on this place. Sure doesn't look that deep. Look at the size of these logs. These things are massive. They don't look massive to you, but they're pretty big. Got a nice big rocky inside bend on that side, and then we got a nice inside bend on this side. Clearly there's side-by-side access right to this spot, so that's pretty sick. This spot has never been claimed before. It's able to be claimed, but there's no history of any claims out here, so I'm intrigued. One thing that's cool about this place is it's absolutely littered with this lava rock. It's everywhere. If there's enough volcanic activity in the area to put this much lava rock into this creek, that could be a really good sign for finding some gold out here. This creek isn't really known for having a lot of gold. And I think that is partly due to the access. Most of it is really steep valleys. So where I am right now, it kind of levels out so you can get down here. Try to keep an eye out for bear sign. You never know what's going to be out here. All right, that's the end of the road for our inside bend. Right around this corner, we got a tributary feeding this stream. So we got to get back in there through this jungle and see if we can't find it. I must need a trail. This kind of looks like a trail. There's got to be an easier way to get back in there. Trying to just follow this little deer trail through here. There's our tributary. Right there. Hey, looky here. Here's a look at the tributary. It's honestly just about as big as the main creek. So this little bit of ground here is also on the claim, so I'm feeling that. One thing I'm looking for is a place where I can high bank, and In BC, you can't do it next to the creek. You can't do it in the creek. You can't even do it around the creek. You got to be probably 30 feet up on good gravels somewhere. So that might be possible on one of those other river bends we looked at. So I'd love to pop down there and get a sample of this, but I don't know if it's going to be today. We'll likely just test the gravels on the main creek for now. So I don't have my pan on me at the moment. We're going to have to go back to the truck, make our way back through this jungle. These logs have been just torn up by bears digging around in there. Went back to the truck for my gear. Got the shovel, got some pans. So I wanted to start testing this inside bend here. Actually, this area seems pretty good. If I can get amongst these big rocks here, see if there's any gravels, do some panning. If we can prove there's a little bit of gold here, then I'd be more willing to go through and really sample the hell out of this place and see how we're going to prospect it. So let's just pan this out. So we got one pretty decent little flake there. That's pretty exciting. I want to do a little bit more digging to see if we can find a couple of those in one pan. Nada. I can see just a couple of tiny little micros. It's right there. I don't even think I'm gonna suck it up, but we learned something on that pan. A little deeper doesn't mean necessarily better. Pan 2 was a bit of a dud. I'm gonna keep going in this area because we got this kind of wall of big boulders here, and then this little low spot. I think we'll keep going, see if we can get a little bit more gold in one pan. Pan number 3, it's got a bunch of little garnets, loads of black sand, and just one tiny, teeny little speck of gold. Crazy amount of lava rock here. A spider. wonder what's up with that little cage. I don't know if you guys can see it. Little cage tucked in there. I wonder what that's for. I wonder if there's a drain coming through there or something. So I hiked back out of the spot, 4x'd out, scraped the hell out of my truck, which is okay. That's what it's for. I panned for a couple hours down there at the creek, and it was more of the same. A lot of empty pans, a couple single little flakes. I was really hoping to find some bedrock down there, but there wasn't any that I could find. So we might plan another trip to test the opposite side of the creek, see what that access is like, make our way in there. This is a little bit sketchy. This is like a side-by-side trail. I just pushed my truck down. But I think the other side has got a lot better access getting in there, but that's not necessarily a good thing, right? So I'm heading back out, pulling out of here. I got another place in mind that's got actual bedrock in it. I don't know how the access is, but we'll just have to go try it and see what happens. So that'll probably be the next outing. We'll be out there. We definitely need to find some bedrock. If we can find gravels trapped on top of bedrock, we got an actual shot at finding some decent gold. I panned out there for hours, and I think I only snuffed up 2 little flakies that were even worth grabbing. Everything else was just micros and black sand. So not quite the spot we were after, but that's okay. I'm kind of just getting used to being out in the bush and stuff, going on these little outings. I realize I got to get some better tires sooner than later. I'm definitely not used to these kind of trips out to the wilderness, so this is a little bit new to me. But this is the dream. I love to get out here, and I love to look for gold, but I need to find bedrock. So that's our number one goal right now. And I know just the spot.